Hey everybody, once again, this is TCG Productions here, and in this video, I'm going to be setting up a Western Digital Elements 8TB external hard drive. Now, it's not going to be for use with the computer you see presented here, the spare main computer system. This is actually going to be the file server backup drive. I got this drive for Christmas 2021. Thank you, Grandma. And this drive is going to be used to back up the file server. I actually just took it out of the box, and I haven't even powered it on yet. So we're about to find out if this drive works or not. Now, I've already got the drive's USB cable routed and plugged in. I've got the power adapter connected to the hard drive, but I don't yet have it connected to AC power. So I'm going to go in here and open up GNOME Disks utility. And we have a 1TB hard disk. That's the primary hard drive in this system. We have the optical drive. We have a 988 GB block device, which represents the encrypted root partition on the primary hard drive. And we have an 8.2 GB block device, which represents the swap partition on the hard drive. Again, under the Lux encryption container. And then we have five empty drives that are presented as part of the card reader connected up to this system. So now I'm going to go ahead and connect power to this drive, and the drive is actually spinning up. Okay, drive is spun up, initialized, and there it goes. 8TB hard disk, WD Elements 25A3. Now I'm going to go ahead and hit Control S, which should ordinarily bring up the smart stats for this drive. However, that's not actually available at the moment because I'm not accessing the smart stats via the appropriate method. So I'm going to go ahead and bring a terminal at full screen. Go ahead and go into the preferences here and change the terminal font size up quite a bit so you can hopefully read it just a little bit better. A little bit of backlight glare off in the corner. Recording an LCD monitor is much harder than recording a monitor that uses CCFL backlighting. So do an F-Disk L just to see what we have first. And DevSDG, 7.28 terabytes, disk model Elements 25A3. So and there we go. We have 4 start-stop counts. Okay, all the critical smart stats are okay. Raw read error rate should be 0. Doesn't record spin-up time for some reason. Either that or that's an averaged out value and there's not enough data to make a determination on that just yet. Start-stop count is 4. Reallocated sector count and seek error rate are both 0. No power on hours, no spin retries, just as it should be. No calibration retries, just as it should be. 4 power cycle counts, 0 power off retract counts, 5 load cycle counts, operating at 26 degrees Celsius, and reallocated event count, current pending sectors, offline uncorrectable errors, UDMA CRC error count, and multi-zone error rate are all 0, just as they should be. So this drive is perfectly healthy. Now, if we go ahead and mount the 8TB partition presented here, we have the system volume information folder. August 3rd, 2021, 5:55:23 a.m. So that's probably whenever this drive was fully assembled and an initial file system was created on here. Index your volume GUID. There is no valid created date on these files. I'm not sure. But it does say accessed and modified Tuesday, August 3rd, 2021 at 5:55:22 a.m. course, the folder says it was modified precisely 1 second later, so that's probably whenever the file system was actually created on this drive. So 5:55 a.m. now. This file system will soon be totally irrelevant. Accessed August 3rd, 2021. 5:55:22, 23, 5:55:22. Modified December 10th, 2020, 3:10:08 p.m., 3:16:33 a.m. on December 15th. So yeah, and I have no need for any of this software. In fact, this entire file system is about to become completely and totally irrelevant due to what we're about to do to this particular hard disk. So, okay, where are you, G-Parted? There you are. Go ahead and type in my password here. Go ahead and type a different password after accidentally hitting enter on a totally blank password prompt. There we go. After a couple of false starts, we're off to the races. Go ahead and maximize that. Find out that my exposure is way too high. Crank. It's actually a bit dim. There we go. So we have a megabyte of unallocated space preceding the main file system on this drive, which is NTFS. Okay, somebody finally got a lick of sense in their head and quit pre-formatting these things to exFAT. The two WD MyBook drives that I have on my main computer setup, both of those were pre-formatted to exFAT from the factory. Let's just say they quickly got formatted to something else. Now I'm going to go ahead and create a fresh new partition table on this disk. And there we go. Now I'm going to create a partition spanning the entire length of the hard disk. Doesn't matter what we do, ext4 label is irrelevant, because that is actually going to be turned into a Lux physical encryption partition. So there are details here. Okay, so we're in the final stage of creating the super blocks and file system accounting information. And there we go. Go ahead and close that out. Drop out of G-Parted. Go ahead and head straight up to a root prompt here. After adjusting the exposure up, I'll find out when I dump the card if any of my precision camera adjustments have made the screens, have made monitors any more readable or not. I doubt it. But anyways, okay. Setup help. Oh my, that's a lot of information. So it's been a while since I've created a Lux partition, so I might need to encrypt Lux format, Lux dump. Open, close, resize, status, benchmark, repair, re-encrypt, erase, convert, config, Lux format. Okay. And there we go. Warning! Device DevSDG1 already contains an ext4 superblock signature. This will overwrite data on DevSDG1 irrevocably. Are you sure? Yes. Now we need to specify a passphrase. Verify. And I think we just got it. There we go. Now if we go and jump back into Gparted, go ahead and knock the exposure down more than a little bit, and now we have an encrypted, an unlocked yet encrypted partition. So if we go ahead and format this thing to ext4, I don't think that was the right thing to do. In fact, I actually probably need to go ahead and unlock that. Which I do. Okay, there we go. So now if we refresh here, it is encrypted, unlocked, and we have an unknown file system. So there is no file system available. So now what we'll do is we will format this thing to ext4. And we'll run E2 label against it after we apply these changes. DevMapper ABC, yeah, real creative device naming here going on, courtesy of me. Something about 64-bit checksumming. Okay. Now, go ahead and launch Nautilus from root. We can go to MNT here, and we have our hard drive. So we're going to go ahead and kill that. E2, and yeah, that's really all there is. That's really all there is to it. And now, E2 label DevMapper ABC, 8 terabyte external 2. And of course it doesn't have anything, of course it's not showing us the actual name of the drive because we haven't exactly mounted it in the standard method. There we go. Go ahead and crank the exposure back up. And now if we take it, now if we go from there, I actually need to go ahead and close Gparted for this to show up. 8 terabyte encrypted. And now we can see it has the device name 8 terabyte external 2. And if we go to the media directory, which is where each user's mounted drives will appear, in which case the Computer Geek because I'm the only user logged on an interactive session. We can see that there's a folder here called 8TB external 2, which actually references my 8TB external hard drive. And then from this point, and then this drive will contain the disk image of my 8TB file server drive. So, yep, there's not really a whole lot to that. So, anyways, this is TCG Productions here. Peace out, guys. Peace out. See you in the next one.